Welcome back. RealTalkTwinCities.com. I'm Eric the Lone Guy with Bell Mortgage, along with Cheryl Kempenick, Coldwell Banker Burnett, also Donna Quanroot of said real estate company.
We don't want to say it twice.
No, it's overused, multiple. And we're also here with Elise Jensen of Azure Wealth Management, our premier financial partner. Next segment, she'll be sharing regarding how to create a financial legacy for yourself. Coming up, we're going to talk about, as promised, the miracle of Minneapolis. Quite a few interesting tidbits that will make you feel good about living here, along with home warranties. Are they worth it? Are they a good idea? What does it cover? And Home Service Plus. How do they compare? What's up with that? Which should you do? I happen to know a fair amount about Home Service Plus, and Cheryl has recently done a bunch of research with bond fee in particular. There are many home warranty providers. So I don't know. What do you think, Cheryl? I mean, you're an agent. How often do you attach or do you see a home warranty as part of the purchase agreement?
You know, if I go into a listing with a buyer and there is a home warranty and there's been an inspection done, that's reassuring for a buyer to know that it's there. The thing about home warranties is most of them don't cover pre-existing conditions. So if we go into a property, a first-time home buyer, and we think, okay, well, the furnace is older, the appliances are older, let's get a home warranty. Well, the home warranty is going to cost anywhere from $350 to $500 for your average home, depending on what it's going to cover. And then when you make a claim, that claim is anywhere from $75 to $100 each time the service technician comes out. And then if they find out the problem is pre-existing, then they may not cover that.
And you still have to pay that.
And you still have to pay
Service call.
that service call, and then you're going to have to pay for the repair. So then you start to question, was it really worth paying $350 to $500 for a home warranty, or would you have been better off getting maybe $500 towards your closing costs and then signing up for Home Service Plus?
So what you're saying is that with the home, and I haven't had a home warranty in any of the homes I've purchased. So let's say it's $500, and often the seller will pay for it, right? As sort of a, an
Correct.
incentive, like, oh, it includes a home warranty. Oh, good.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
safe.
really the only way I do it.
Okay.
I personally would not recommend that a buyer purchase a home warranty just because it is so expensive and it isn't going to cover pre-existing, and they are going to have to pay for that service call.
But okay, so it doesn't cover pre-existing. I mean, not everyone has brand new appliances. So I mean, what do they cover? Let's say the furnace breaks in 8 months. I mean, how? So you're saying that they have a technician go and diagnose and say, oh, you know what, this little part of the burner started corroding prior to you. I mean, what do you? I mean.
That's pretty much the way it works. They go in there and they take a look at it, and if they think, oh, this just looks like normal wear and tear, a problem that just happened, the furnace was working yesterday but it's not working today. But if they look and they see like a cracked heat exchanger or something major, they're probably going to go, this, or rust, let's say they see some indication that this has been going on for a long time, then they could say, oh, this is pre-existing.
So it might be a false sense of security.
I think it could be. Some people are big warranty people and they buy them for everything they purchase.
By they,
and
you
if
mean agents?
Well, not just agents, but people in general. I mean, you might be the type of person, if you buy a car, you get a car warranty,
yeah,
or
yeah.
a TV, you're getting a warranty. So,
From the seller side, at what point do you say, no, I'm not paying for that? As an example, my husband and I sold a home a couple of years ago, and every appliance was old, but the buyer insisted on the warranty. And at that point, when do you say no? Like, it doesn't do any good.
Well, it doesn't hurt you because you're not the one backing the warranty.
But
but we
it's
paid for it. It's
$500.
$500 we paid for.
That's
Right.
true.
And so usually how I look at it, and that's all a part of negotiating, is typically what I do is an offer comes in and it's marked that the buyer wants a home warranty. I will usually suggest that we remove that up front and then wait until the inspection negotiations start. And if it looks like that might be a better option for the seller, that we then offer the home warranty at that point instead of doing repairs or another price reduction, that might be a better way to go. But it all depends on who we're representing. If I'm representing the seller, for sure, I would want that off from the start.
Good to know.
So basically, you're not too high on home warranties, is that what I hear you saying?
You know, I'm not, but a lot of agents are. Donna, how do you feel?
I think it is a case-by-case decision that you make based on what presents itself. But if you can offer a home warranty as opposed to doing a whole lot of repairs and it's a cheaper fix, it might be
A good tool.
warranted.
Well, and even like we were talking about earlier, a lot of buyers, when they purchase their first home, they're really using up all of their cash.
That's
And
right.
if you're not in a position where you can afford to do maintenance work later on during that first year, then it might be a good idea. But Eric, you were alluding to Service Plus, which I love too. I think that's a great option. Why do you choose that?
Well, because, it's relatively inexpensive. It's 20 to 30 bucks a month, depending what you do, and it covers your appliances. And there, as far as pre-existing stuff goes, I mean, if you engage the service, and then the next day you call and say, hey, the furnace is out, well, that's a problem. But, barring that, you're covered, so they don't worry about pre-existing, it's just, is it broke?
Right,
They won't, wholesale replace
right.
an appliance, but they will fix it. I mean, I've had it on my house. The furnace is getting close to 20 years old, and they've fixed it 3 or 4 times.
Right.
Similarly.
And there's no service call when they come.
Right, right. And, they come, and there's no deductible, sort of,
Right.
the service charge, $50 to show up, no matter what kind of thing. No.
Right.
There's none of that. And, whatever it is, like in my rentals, electric stove, the little panel, the LED panel goes out, They'll find it, they'll buy it, they'll replace it.
Right.
Something you'd never do. You'd never fix that
Right.
old stove, you'd get a new one.
Right. And that's available through Xcel Energy
Right.
and CenterPoint and probably some other
Yep.
utility companies out there.
And if it's on a rental, it's a write-off, of course.
Right.
Also, you can have the renters, you just give them they know their address, and you give them the phone number, and they can schedule it themselves, or schedule online. So it's pretty handy. Now, as it turns out, it's about the same, it seems to be about the same, as if if I didn't have it, and then I paid the one-time hit, because $30 a month is $360 a year, and I used it once, or I could have paid the $360.
Right.
So it's about the same as if you actually paid for the repairs. However, you've got the insurance of what if more happens and you're covered.
Right.
And they can take care of it themselves.
Right,
And,
so it's really more beneficial if your mechanicals or your appliances are older. If everything's
Right.
new, then
Yeah,
you
then
might
maybe
wanna
not.
just take your chances.
yeah, take your chances for a while.
Right.
And you can put it on, or you can pick and choose, right? Your dishwasher's brand new. Well, you're not going to sweat it for a year.
Right.
So
That's what I like about that too, is
Yep.
you really can pick and choose
Right.
with the Service Plus options.
So yeah, I like it. It works, and I'm sure the home warranty. I don't know, when's it run out? Is it good for 10 years? Is it
1 year,
Oh, it's 1 year.
1 year.
Well,
And then you do have the
that's-
opportunity to renew it, and that's where those companies make their money, is in the
Renew
renewals.
the home warranty
Yes.
for the less,
For
but
another year. You can go
another-
another year and they
well, you should just do Home Service Plus then. We
Right.
got to call Excel. Hey
Yeah.
guys, want to join our
Yeah,
one of our
exactly.
partners? Get a hold of
We
Excel
think
at
you have a great
realtalktwincities.com.
plan. Yeah.
So, all right, so yeah, home warranty versus Home Service Plus. I think the warranty though, it's, from a seller's standpoint, it does make buyers feel good.
it's peace of mind for them.
Peace of mind, we've got a warranty, the seller's paying for it, because that's a nerve-wracking,
Well,
if
and
you're-
especially if the seller provides it and it's tied to an inspection. Or if you can hire an inspection company that's going to provide the warranty thereafter, then I think it would be a good way to go.
Well, explain that, sorry.
Well, with some of the companies, what happens is they'll come out and they'll do an inspection first, and they'll give you the whole inspection
Gotcha.
report, and then they provide a home warranty for the next year. So they're getting paid on the inspection and the warranty.
So it's 2 birds with 1 stone, you have
Right.
to get an inspection anyway,